Welcome to online digital classes. Students, we learned in the first video of integers about comparison of integers, addition and subtraction of integers. And today we are going to learn multiplication and division of integers. Okay, before going to the topic, let us take a look at what we are going to learn today. By the end of today's class, you will be learning multiplication of integers and division of integers. Let us start multiplication of integers. In multiplication of integers, there are 4 different products. First one is positive times positive. For example, 5 times 3, that is a positive number multiplied to a positive number. And the second one is positive times negative, that means a positive number multiplied to a negative number, for example 5 times minus 3. And third, negative times positive, that means a negative number multiplied to a positive number, that is minus 3 times 4. And negative times negative, that is a negative number multiplied to a negative number, for example minus 2 times minus 6. These are the 4 products in multiplication of integers that we are going to learn today. So let us go for the first product, positive times positive. 3 into 2, that means 3 times 2. Students, you know that 3 times 2 means 2 is added 3 times, 2 plus 2 plus 2. This is the actual meaning of 3 times 2. 2 is added 3 times. And this can also be represented on number line. This product positive times positive can also be represented on number line. So 3 times 2. In this product, 3 stands for number of jumps and 2 stands for number of steps in each jump. And 3 times 2 means sum of 3 2's, which is finally a positive number. Hence, while representing this product on the number line, remember we must move towards the right side of the 0. Okay, let us see how we represent this product on the number line. So in 3 times 2, I told already this is 3 jumps, each with 2 steps. And on the number line, from 0 we move to right side, because this is the product of positive times positive and answer is also positive. So we go to right side of 0 and start number of jumps. This is the first jump and this is the second jump and this is the third jump. So we have to make 3 jumps in this question, and these are the 3 jumps, and each jump contains 2 steps, and the final answer is 6. Okay, let us go for the second type of product, that is positive times negative. For example, 3 into minus 2, that means 3 times minus 2, which I told already to you that 3 times minus 2 means minus 2 plus minus 2 plus minus 2, adding minus 2 3 times, and this can also be represented on the number line. In the product 3 into minus 2, 3 represents number of jumps, and in minus 2 the digit 2 represents number of steps, just as similar to the previous type of product. And one more important thing, this is a product of positive into negative, 3 into minus 2, which means sum of 3 negative numbers. This is always negative. So while representing this product on the number line, don't forget we should go towards the left side of 0. 3 into minus 2 means 3 jumps, each with 2 steps. Take the number line and mark the digits on the number line. I told you that we must move towards the left side of 0. And how many steps, how many jumps we have to make here, dear students? 3 jumps. This is the first jump, and this is the second jump, and this is the third jump. In the question, it is clear that we have to make 3 jumps, and here the 3 jumps, and each jump contains 2 steps, and finally we reach to the digit -6, and so the answer of this product is -6. Third type of product, negative times positive. For example, -3 into 2 equals to how much? Let us find how much. -3 into 2 gives how much? For this, you remember few minutes back we did this product. 3 into 2 equal to 6. Product of positive into positive equals to positive. Take this result here. I am writing 3 into 2 equal to 6 again here. From this I get the result of this third kind of product. Now what I am writing here? 3 into 2 equal to 6. Next 2 into 2 equals to 4. Here on the left side the value decreased by 1 unit. 3 to 2, the value decreased by 1 unit. Thus in the answer the value decreased by 2 units. And next we continue this product. 2 into 2 equal to 4 after, 1 into 2 equal to 2. And you observe here also from 2 to 1 the value decreased again by 1 unit. And so in the answer also we observe the answer is also decreased by 2 units. The value of the answer also decreased by 2 units. Let us continue this product. Next 0 times 2 equals to 0, and here also the value from 1 to 0 it is decreased by 1 unit, and in answer also the value decreased by 2 units. Come to negative numbers. 0 after, if you decrease 1 unit we come to -1. -1 times 2 equals to how much? And you observe from 0 to -1 again the value is decreased by 1 unit. If you observe this pattern on the answer side also, the value should be decreased by 2 units again, because on the left side the value is decreased by 1 unit. Proportionately in answer also the value should be decreased by 2 units, and hence the answer is -2. Thus -1 times 2 is -2, and similarly -2 times 2 is -4, because the answer should again decrease by 2 units. And third, -3 times 2 is -6, and this is our required result. -3 times 2 equals to -6. We go to the next fourth kind of product, negative times negative. For example, -3 into -2, and very few minutes back we did this result also. 3 times -2 equals to -6. Do you remember this? Very few minutes back we did this result. The second type of product, this is 3 into -2 equal to -6. We take this result here, 3 into -2 equal to -6. So here I am writing the next step, 2 into -2 equal to -4. That means on the left side again I decreased the value by 1 unit, but students, you observe in answer a value now increased by 2 units. So here the left side value is decreased by 1 unit, on right side the value increased by 2 units. And continue this product, 1 times -2 is -2. Again on left side value decreased by 1 unit, and in answer value increased by 2 units. And continue the product, 0 times -2 is 0. Similarly the value decreased again here by 1 unit on left side, and on right side the value again increased by 2 units. Now after 0 we go to the negative numbers, -1 times -2. This is the product of negative into negative. How much we should get? For this again we follow the pattern. On the left side the value is decreased by 1 unit again, and consequently on right side also the value should increase by 2 units, we should follow the previous pattern. The value should increase by 2 units, thus the answer should be 2. So follow this product. Minus 2 into minus 2 gives 4, because the value should again increase by 2 units. Again on the left side I decrease the value by 1 more unit, minus 2 to minus 3, and this answer should increase by 2 units to the previous number 4. Thus our answer minus 3 times minus 2 is 6. Let us review all the results of these 4 kind of products once. 3 times 2 is 6, that means positive times positive, we got the answer positive. In the next result, 3 times minus 2, it is minus 6, that means positive times negative, answer we got it is also a negative. Negative 3 times 2, answer we got is again minus 6, that tells us negative number times positive number, answer is always negative. And negative 3 times negative 2, answer is 6. This tells us that negative number times negative number, answer is positive number. And remember this simple code of multiplication of symbols. Positive times positive is positive, negative times negative is also positive. Observe that positive times positive is also positive, negative times negative is also positive, and positive times negative is negative, and negative number times positive is also negative. Now, do you observe anything interesting from these results, students? Observe carefully the pattern. Do you find anything interesting from this result? Look here, the first one and last one, and observe the second one and the third one. The results in these steps are same, that we conclude that product of 3 times 2 is same as product of negative 3 times negative 2, and product of negative 3 times 2 is same as 3 times negative 2. Now look at this problem, minus 3 times minus 2 times minus 2 again. So this is a different product containing 3 terms. Here what answer we get? First we multiply all the negative symbols, but not at a time. We multiply first these 2 negative symbols and the product is positive. Negative times negative is positive, and next with this positive you multiply the remaining negative, thus we get positive times negative is negative, thus the final answer contains negative sign. And the product of the numbers 3 into 2 into 2, we get 12, thus the final answer is negative 12. Negative 1 into negative 1 into negative 1 into negative 1, like that there are 7 negative ones under multiplication. But as we discussed previously, multiplying first 2 negative signs, thereafter multiplying this result with the next negative sign is a time taking process. But here we multiply all negative signs at a time. If the number of negative signs in multiplication is an odd number, then we get negative sign finally to the answer. Do you understand, students? If the number of negative signs in the question, in the multiplication, is an odd number, the final answer contains negative sign. If the number of negative signs in the multiplication is an even number, the answer contains positive sign. Now look at the question. How many negative signs are there? There are 7 negative signs in the question, and 7 is an odd number, hence the answer always contain negative sign. Thus the final answer contains negative sign, and here our duty is to multiply just the numbers 1 into 1 into 1. You multiply 1 any number of times, you get always 1 again, thus the final answer is minus 1. A small change to the previous problem, and this problem contains negative ones 6 times and 1 positive one. And if the number of negative signs in the multiplication is an odd number, we get a negative sign in the answer, and if it is an even number, we get a positive sign to the answer. Now check how many negative signs are there in the question. there are 6 negative signs in the question. 6 is a even number. So it is an even number and the answer should have positive sign. So answer contains positive sign, and what else remaining? Multiplication of just digits, and here also all the digits are ones. Whatever number of times you multiply 1, we always get 1 again. Thus the final answer is plus 1. In a class test containing 10 questions, 3 marks are awarded for every correct answer and minus 1 mark for every incorrect answer, and 0 for questions not attempted. Dora, a girl, gets 5 correct and 5 incorrect answers. What is her score? This is the problem in front of you. Now let us analyze the data of this question. This question is telling us that there is a test, and that test has 10 questions. How many questions are there in the test? There are 10 questions in the test. And what is the scheme of the test? If you write the right answer, suppose if your answer is correct, you will get 3 marks. Suppose if your answer is wrong, you have to lose 1 mark. That means negative 1. Suppose if you don't attempt the question and you neither lose nor gain any marks, that is 0 marks for this. And here the girl Dora, an active girl, took this test and she attempted all the 10 questions. But unfortunately, she could able to make only 5 questions correct and the remaining 5 answers wrong. And now we have to find the score of Dora. So we have to find the score of Dora now. Now look here, what is the scheme of award of marks? If 1 correct answer, you will get 3 marks. If 5 correct answers, if Dora made here 5 answers correct, so how many marks Dora has to get? 5 into 3 marks, that gives you 15 marks. Now for every wrong answer, it is minus 1 marks. She has to lose 1 mark. How many wrong answers she made? 5 wrong answers she made. Thus she has to lose 5 into minus 1, that is minus 5 marks. Now finally, what is the Dora's score? That is 15 plus minus 5. But we write 15 plus minus 5, plus into minus. We learned just now, plus into minus becomes minus. We write it briefly, 15 minus 5, and that is 10 marks. Thus Dora got 10 marks in this test. Okay students, you have learned multiplication of integers so far. Now let us go to the division of integers. Like the product of multiplication of integers, division of integers are also 4 types. Positive divided by positive, positive divided by negative, for example 6 divided by minus 3, negative divided by positive, that is negative 8 divided by 4, and negative divided by negative, that is minus 6 divided by minus 3. Okay, let us take the result that we obtained in all the 4 kinds of multiplications. These are the 4 products we obtained in the multiplication of integers. Now let us interchange this multiplication process to division process, like this. So these all multiplications turn to divisions. Now let us rearrange them. Now look here, first one, positive divided by positive, we always get positive, and from the second result we observe negative divided by negative, we always get again positive, and negative divided by positive we get negative, and from the fourth result we conclude positive divided by negative we get again negative. From the multiplication rules we have got these all rules, 4 results we got these 4 results in the multiplication of integers. But do you observe, students, these rules and now the division rules all are same. Let us go to a word problem. There is an elevator descends into a mine shaft at the rate of 6 meters per minute. If the descent starts from 10 minutes above the ground level, how long it takes to reach minus 350 meters? Okay, students, did you understand the meaning of the question? There is an elevator that descends into a mine shaft. I will show you the explanation diagrammatically. Now, see here, this is a mine and there is a mine shaft, and to make it more funny, let us imagine a monkey is sitting on the mine shaft. You know what is a mine shaft? This just acts like a lift which moves up and down, and now the monkey is going into the mine with this mine shaft. In the question, what it is given that already the monkey with the mine shaft, it is 10 meters above the ground level, and how much depth it is going into the ground? It is 350 meters depth or minus 350 meters. 350 meters down, we also call it as minus 350 meters. So, students, totally how much distance the monkey is moving in downward direction from its initial place? It is 10 meters plus 350 meters, that is 360 meters depth. That is, the monkey from its initial position, that is 10 meters above the ground level, it is going 360 meters down. Now, we have to calculate how much time it takes. Let us see what it is given in the question. Per every 1 minute, monkey is going 6 meters down, and for how many minutes, how much time the monkey will go to 360 meters down? That means 360 divided by 6. 360 divided by 6, after doing the division, we get 60 minutes. That means 60 minutes means 1 hour. Thus, the mine shaft takes 1 hour time to reach minus 350 meters or to travel total 360 meters of distance. Okay, students, so far you have learned about multiplication of integers and division of integers. Now, you try yourself the following problems. First problem, how much minus 10 times 3? And from second problem, 6 times negative 4 times negative 3. And in third, minus 20 divided by 4. Students, I asked you to solve some problems on yourself, but I would like to tell you an important thing, that while solving problems in integers, that is multiplication or division of integers, you must take care of some important things. We learned already this product, positive times positive is positive, and positive times negative is negative, and negative times positive is negative, negative times positive is negative, and negative times negative is positive. You observe these results carefully, and better to write on your book many number of times, because you have to practice this, and you see that positive into positive is positive, negative into negative is also positive. That means when you are multiplying two same symbols, you get always positive. What if one symbol is negative and one symbol is positive? and you observe the result. If one symbol is positive and one symbol is negative, we get always negative answer. So that means positive positive or negative negative product we get positive answer, but positive times negative and negative times positive is always negative. And it is very important, you must observe the relation between the product results and division of integers results, that they are just same to the product results of the products, results that we obtain in the product. Positive divided by positive, the quotient is positive, and positive divided by negative, the quotient is negative, and negative divided by positive, the quotient is negative, and negative divided by negative, the quotient is positive. And here also I am telling you that whenever you are dividing a positive integer with another positive number, the quotient is always positive, and negative by negative is also positive. That means if both the numbers containing same symbol, we get always a positive quotient. If a positive number is divided by a negative number, or else a negative number divided by a positive number, the result is negative always. And I am telling you, students, you practice this part many number of times, so that while solving, while multiplying integers or while dividing integers, you will never face any troubles. For better understanding of the concepts, solve the worksheets, and please visit the official website of SIET for worksheets. Thank you.